Hey guys, it's Steve and this is presenting Avengers World issue number 18. That is pretty cool, and this one is quite good about this one. That is Avengers World, and this story by Frank Barberi and art by Marco Cicciato and colors by Andres Mosso, letters by Joe Carmagna, cover by Jeff Dekel, publisher is all you know, it's Marvel. Anyway, so this was story by Frank Barberi. It has been pretty good because Geeked Nation, Comic City, Comic Book Resources all have given almost 7 to 8. Geeked Nation really gives a good rating for all the stories anyway, so they're giving it 8.6. It's really further. So hope you guys will enjoy this one. This review by Jideobi Odunze from geeked.nation.com. There's plenty to like about the direction they have said from the Geeked Nation. There's plenty to like about the direction of Avengers World so far. We have seen what happens in the future where a lot of things you knew about the Avengers were different, like how Sam and Easy had their baby, for example, and Avengers World took the opportunity to explain just how that happened. So with Avengers 18, we start to see how Roberto da Costa came into power to take over A.I.M. This is a guy who during that time that Skip was acting like a real leader, a straight shooting corporate guy who devoted himself to the bigger picture, while the Avengers were out of the picture. He was a lot more serious as well. This was a solid start to that transformation which Roberto takes, just like Sam. Roberto is another guy who has the status of an Avenger yet never carried the same demeanor, just another youngster with big ambitions and a drive that had not been truly challenged to this issue. We have seen Sunspot, the X-Man, New Mutant, Avengers, though it has been a long time since we have seen him back at his roots. The corporate world is a part of his life that isn't touched upon very often, so it is special when someone decides to make that a priority in Roberto's life. Frank Barberi hit a good balance between showing how serious Roberto is about doing something with what he had at his disposal, and Roberto staying true to his colors at the core, something which puts Roberto into that position where he had to make a tough call that will hopefully change him for the better with the next issue. Obviously, buying out or taking over A.I.M was not going to be as simple as what we got in this issue. The cover shows this as well, so this fight for the future should show just what Roberto can do when it's his time to shine. What's impressive about this issue of Avengers World is that even with the story surrounding Roberto, there is still also much room to continue Namor's questionable crusade through incursion points to take matters into his own hands. Sure, that has been going on for some time now, but you never overlook the fact that was pretty cool and things that Namor and the Cable, we are seeing the creativity and unique nature of these different Earths, especially the one we encountered this time with a more futuristic medieval version of the Fantastic Four. Going back, the uniqueness of these Earths, that is the first thing that catches your eyes when reading this issue. This again was a more futuristic medieval version of the Fantastic Four who had some sleek suits of armor which Marco Cicciato proves time and time again he can draw beautifully. You enjoy the world in general, which carries that same medieval feel as we see a Castle Fantastic 2. Then comes the way Marco Cicciato and Andres J. Mossa handles Sunspot, who looks amazing, more than just a guy who turns black and covered with spots. They put some detail into him and he looked intimidating. When taking that explosion aside from this, the colors pop out and it makes everything so appealing. When there are powerful players in the story, the colors are strong, there's a good variation of tones to them, and that's not even mentioning the cosmic rendering of the Cable on page 9. Avengers World 18 continues to show how even being an Avengers title, and it is pretty good, you can pick up the series and enjoy it for the characters you like, who were given that with the spotlight they haven't gotten before. This is a new Sunspot we are seeing molded, and the next issue will show how far he is willing to go, make an impact on the fate of the world. But overall, it's been pretty cool. Let's see what comicbookresources.com is saying. That this review is by Zawisza So he's saying as the Avengers line of comics inches closes of Secret Wars, the lines begin to blur between the various titles launched during Jonathan Hickman's tenure as Avengers mastermind. Such is the case in Avengers World 18, written by Frank Barberi and drawn by Marco Checchetto, in a chapter titled Before Time Runs Out, Part 2. The creative team delivers parallel tales between Roberto da Costa and Nomura Mackenzie. The issue opens with an incursion upon yet another. It's already have been told. Some other Avengers sneak into this issue as Checchetto draws each and every character with just an energy. Avengers World 18 is a formality of a label. It was pretty cool. This comic could just as easily be called Incursions and Repercussions, and the effect would be same. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. This one is really cool. All the VFX scenes having a really great touches. So don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to enjoy the story, enjoy the comic, just go to the store and buy this book. This is really worth $2.99, or is it $3.99 bucks? Anyway, the next one is coming, A.I.M Island Showdown. Have a great day.